Hello parents, welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Lane Simcox. I will be your child's Algebra 2 teacher this year. So this short presentation will just tell you a little bit about the course, a little bit about me, but really the theme of this is if you ever do have any questions, concerns, anything, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'll make sure to share that contact information with you on the end of the slides, but it's all available on the Eagle Crest website as well. So just a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Lane Simcox. I got a bachelor's in math at Bluffton University back in 2007, aging myself a bit. And then I did get my master's in culturally and linguistically diverse education from CU Denver a few years ago. This will be my 12th year teaching math in Colorado. This will be my 4th year at Eagle Crest. And this year I'll be teaching both Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. I do try to speak Spanish. I'm always working on it. It's a work in progress. And recently I've started collecting vinyl records. That's been kind of a fun little activity for me and my boyfriend to do. So always looking for new and very old vinyl to add to the collection. A little bit about our class in Algebra 2. So this is a rigorous course where students are going to learn how to graph, solve, and interpret a variety of functions. And they are going to have multiple opportunities to demonstrate their understanding throughout the semester. Everybody learns at a different rate, a different pace. And so if one, little quiz doesn't go great, they're going to have multiple opportunities to show, to get feedback on that, make some corrections, and then re-demonstrate that learning. So basically the grade is going to be split kind of 50-50. There are going to be these content checks, which I'll just kind of call short little quizzes on each section of the material that we're learning. And again, they'll have multiple opportunities to retake these if it doesn't go so great the first time. And that's going to be 50% of their overall grade. So overall, in one semester, there will be quite a few. Our first chapter has about 8 sections, so there will be 8 very short little quizzes throughout just that one chapter. And then we'll get through about 3 chapters of material this first semester. So there could be anywhere from like 20 to 24 short little quizzes where students can demonstrate what they've learned. There will also be summative assessments at the end of each chapter. And so basically the summative assessment you can think of like a chapter test, but it'll still be over those same areas, those same little sections of material. And basically if students didn't get it on the short quiz, but they've demonstrated their learning by the summative, that grade will replace the lower grade as they go through. And that will be the other 50% of the grade. And finally, homework and classwork assignments are going to be essential for students to make sure that they are learning and that they are understanding and practicing. However, those are not going to be included in the overall grade. Those are their learning opportunities as they go through the semester, but their grade will just be made up of, can you demonstrate what you have learned? But again, I want to really emphasize that those assignments, even if they're not impacting their grade, they will be impacting their grade if they're not participating in those, because it'll be a whole lot harder to learn the material. All of this information is covered on the syllabus, which students will be getting a copy of, and which I'll show you where to find on our Schoology page here on the next slide. So some resources for you and your student this year. All of the information can be found on Schoology in our course shell. So I'll just go to Schoology really quickly so you can see what that looks like. Obviously, there's only 3 weeks right now up there, but as we go, those will continue to be updated. So in each folder, there will be a little section. It'll be labeled by week, a little section with like a schedule of what we're doing that week, and you'll notice videos. Okay, so a different teacher actually made all of these videos that go through each section of material. So if your student is absent or they just missed something in class, there's a lot of good resources there in Schoology. And like I was saying, this important information is where you can find the grading rubric, the syllabus. As the semester goes through, if there's more important information, I will include it there. Power School is where you are going to see your child's grades. So that's where I will communicate a lot of, are they completing their homework? What kind of feedback are they getting? How did they do on those little content checks? How are they doing on the summative assessments? That's where you're going to be able to see your child's grade. There is an app, a Power School app, that you can download on your phone and have kind of fast access anytime. But again, as always, please reach out to me if you do have any questions. Some additional resources: there's a math resource center that's open every period of the day, where students can drop in and get some extra help if they have a study period. I am available a lot of the time. I do have some planned periods, and before or after school, I'm happy to meet with your child for extra help, but prior notice is pretty important, just to make sure that I'm where, your student make sure I'm where I need to be, so that I can give them that help. So prior notice if they're going to come before or after school. Schoology, which I just kind of shared with you, videos, other helpful resources. And then, of course, we're in the information age. You can always Google a topic and find a lot of really helpful videos. Khan Academy is a great resource as well. Okay, so finally, thank you for visiting for back to school. As always, please, please, please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns, if there's anything I can help with. It's going to be a great year. Thanks.